What is up, guys? Nick here. Welcome back to more Nick Ackerman, and today we're going to talk about the truth of smartphones 2020. Now, you guys said you liked the bike vlog before, so we're going to go ahead and do another one here today. By the way, somebody in the last video said that, Nick bro, thanks for showing me the suburbs. This is not the suburbs, by the way. We're in Chicago right now. You're just on the western half of the city, so you're not going to see a lot of density, a lot of people around. This is more like a residential area of the city. But yeah, and if you're wondering what I'm recording on, it's a DJI Osmo Action. I'll leave a link to that down below. But we're going to talk about the truth with smartphones here in 2020. So the first thing we're going to talk about is value. Value proposition here in 2020. The premium segment has definitely been a segment of devices that really seems to be becoming a luxury for a lot of people. What do I mean by that? Well, a luxury as in you don't absolutely need it right now. And honestly, I think tablets and smartphones, or tablets and laptops, have been seeing a lot more usage as we stay at home. Bigger screen, smaller screen you don't want to be staring at all day. These devices were specifically designed for mobile out and about, as you can see right here. Powerful Galaxy Note 10 Plus sitting right here on the bicycle. But as we start to stay at home more for quarantine, the need for those devices seems to be reduced. And so what's the next one? The truth about smartphones in 2020. The next one is the cameras. Let me tell you, a lot of smartphone manufacturers are really pushing these camera games strong. The quad cameras. Even I push it because I'm really into photography and videography. And I think it's very useful when you can go places. But right now, when you can't really go a lot of places, traveling's restricted all over the country, then it's really like, do you really need the best camera right now? That's the question that comes up during times like that. Next up, battery life. Here's an area that is absolutely true that you should definitely look into a lot. As we're staying home more, if you don't have a laptop, if you don't have a tablet, almost lost my hand grip right there. If you don't have a tablet or a laptop, then you're gonna wanna do, a really good smartphone battery life. Something with like 4,000 milliamp hours or higher. But yeah, the next truth about smartphones, storage. Let me tell you right now, 64 gigs is the base I would recommend in 2020. Reason for this is because 64 gigs is really what you need if you want to have a couple of movies, you want to stream some Netflix, you want to have all your games, all your apps. You're going to need a 64 gigabyte of storage phone. You don't need 256 gig. If you're a really heavy user, consider going with the 128 gig. But 256 gig would be if you're like really, you're downloading all those high storage games, stuff like that. Next, the next thing when it comes to smartphone value in 2020, we have a do not enter sign over there. Somebody coming up right here. Got a social distance. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. But hope y'all can still hear me with that wind blowing like that. But anyway, the next truth about smartphones is the display, guys. Recently, YouTube is not qualifying 720p has HD. So if you're streaming, if you're getting a phone with a 720p display, you're not even getting an HD phone anymore. So if I was you, I would consider at least a 1080p display on your phone. At least the bare minimum, a 1080p display on the device. Now, is OLED, is LCD absolutely essential? Well, it depends on your personal tastes and perspectives. But I'm going to talk to you later though about that one. I would say that no, OLED's not essential. The LCD on the iPhone 8, iPhone SE, iPhone 11, all very good, you know? So I don't think it's absolutely essential. Ooh, that car is banged up. I don't think it's absolutely essential, but it's something to think about. Next, smartphone, truth about smartphones in 2020. You know, you see a lot of YouTubers, even me, pushing these flagship phones. That's because we're big fans of tech, guys. But most consumers, you know, are really getting sick and tired of these high-priced devices. Most people are wanting to start getting good phones with good features at a cheaper price point. And here's where phones like the A71 slot in, the A51, the Xiaomi Redmi 8 series, Realme, a lot of these Chinese phones really offering up the stuff. But in order for a lot of people to get on it, it's Samsung and Apple that are gonna have to step it up and start adapting to what people want right now. And the truth is, people want cheaper phones. The proof is in the pudding. The numbers show it. And I wouldn't worry too much about, you know, premium phones right now, as smartphones are adapting to become really feature-packed and cheaper. Now, of course, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, these devices are going to be really hot. A lot of people are still going to look into it because Apple's got like a cult-like culture when it comes to their phones. People love the operating system. People love iPhone. And so, of course, those premium phones are likely still to sell in the millions. But when it comes to other devices, you know, a lot of the Android devices, that's why a lot of people are waiting for the Pixel 4 series, the 4a series. I got the 3a, I can tell you it's a fantastic phone for the money. You're getting dang near a Pixel 4 camera and a cheaper body. You're getting an OLED display and all that stuff. By the way, you guys are wondering what bike I'm on. This is the Trek Imanda ALR4. It's a 20 speed, well, it's a 10 speed, but it's got a big chain ring, small chain ring. So it's 20 speeds. It's quick. I'm not riding it too quick right now, but I will pop it up a gear or two. I'll go a little bit quicker here. As I go quicker, there's more wind. But anyway, like I said, value when it comes to smartphones is changing right now. However, I do think once the economy turns around, people are going to buy flagship phones. That's for certain. But as of right now, it's really looking like the 4A, the Galaxy A51. These phones that are like 200 to 400 bucks are really hot right now, and I don't blame people. I mean, if you're at home, what more else do you have to do? You're gonna go using a quad camera system to take pictures of your ceiling, your TV, to take pictures of the bathroom, to take pictures of the house. Like, what do you need 6 cameras on your phone for during times like this? Let's be real. I don't think you need 6, 7 cameras on your phone right now. Heck, even when times are good, even when times are fine, most people don't need that many cameras on their phone. So what I would really be looking for when it comes to the truth of smartphones right now is good battery life, good display. Also, I should talk about performance, because there is a threshold when it comes to performance. What do I mean by this? Well, the A51 with 4 gigs of RAM is an example. That's a really nice phone, don't get me wrong. It's got a nice display. Go this way. It's got a nice display. It's got really good cameras on the back for the price, but the performance is just not there on the Galaxy A51. That seems to not have bothered a lot of people, but if you care about speed on your phone, really consider getting a good performing smartphone. It does make a difference here. And so think about RAM too. On Android, you want around 6 gigs of RAM minimum on Android phones. You're getting the 4 gigs, they lag up sometimes. Got the cops over here. Pulling somebody over. Wait for this lady. So, gotta wait for the lady to practice social distancing. But yeah, you can see we're in Chicago. We're not in the suburbs. If you thought we was in the suburbs, we just ain't there. We in Chicago right now. And Chicago's one of them cities with a lot of cases, but you really need to practice social distancing. Wear your mask when you're in stores and near people, because it really spreads when you're in groups. That's really where it's been claiming to be spreading. But, back to the topic of the video, truth about smartphones. Now, one thing I would really consider too is how often are these phones getting updates? Because if this thing keeps going on, people might just want to buy a phone that lasts for years. Way too much wind for my preference. Anyway, back to the topic of discussion. When it comes to, what were we talking about? RAM, battery. What was he talking about? I gotta remember, what was he talking about? I'm paying attention to the road over here. When it comes to the truth about smartphones, updates, we were talking about updates. The updates on the phones really matter, guys. Get a phone that will be updated for a long time. But also don't get a weak battery, because if you get a weak battery, the capacity being lower than like 4,000 milliamp, you're really going to be desiring more out of your phone. So go ahead and keep that into account when you're thinking about your next smartphone. Coming up to a stop sign here. By the way, if you're wondering the temperature, a beautiful day, low wind. I mean, the wind picks up when cycling because, you know, it's just basic, you know, you're going speed, wind's gonna hit you in the face. And so the next thing, buying a smartphone. Oh, there goes a Tesla Model 3, black. But it's like 85 degrees right now. Wind is pretty low compared to our typical days around here. And I'm gonna wrap it up here. The truth is that we don't really always need a premium phone right now, current times. I do think as the economy changes around, they will be definitely useful once again. But as of right now, I think these middle range phones with good enough specs, with good enough performance, with just basically good enough everything, are really what's going to be hot this year. I mean, I'm sure the iPhone 12 is going to do fine, but the S20 Ultra is an example of what I've been talking about. Got a social distance right here. The S20 Ultra is an example of what I've been talking about. The phone flopped. You know, it's supposed to be the hottest thing. The S20 Plus was hotter. Considering your next phone, are you buying a phone that loses its money real quick? Is it a bad investment? Really, really think about that, because you could get burned right now. I got burned on the S20 Ultra. I'm not even gonna kid with you. The phone was quite a bit, and it didn't perform up to its price level. So with that being said, really, really take into consideration, you know, how much you're gonna invest. Now, don't take this video in vain. Don't take this video like it's a forever thing. This is just a current update right now. Like I say, in the future, as things turn around, premium phones are gonna be excellent again. They're gonna be worth it again. But right now, I'm not sure. So let me know if you guys wanna see on my main channel some more videos covering middle range phones, like budget mid-range phones. Even OnePlus recognizes this, and they're likely going to bring another mid-range price phone, as the OnePlus 8 series has been getting a lot of flack for its price point. So that's it for me, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the video down below in the comment section. By the way, guys, let me know what is your favorite mid-range phone right now. And also, like I said earlier, let me know if you guys want to see, you know, more of those middle range phones on the channel. Of course, I'm gonna cover the flagships. Let me know if you want to see some accessories as well. And also, let me know what you're thinking about this channel so far, more content you want to see on this channel. I plan to bring more discussion based content, more blog type content, and that's about it. But yeah, also I'm gonna plan to do more of these bike vlogs. You can see right here, got the bike right here. Definitely gonna do more of these, as it gives me some exercise, also pretty fun for you guys to watch. And that's about it. Again, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, man. Stay well out there. And if you're out and about at stores where you can't really social distance, wear a mask if you can. I think it's a pretty good recommendation right now. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Nick here. Peace.